All right, it's the Barstool Sports Rundown, 4/13/23. Happy 4/13, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Big get today. We are sponsored by, yes, you guessed it, the Barstool Sportsbook. Today's show brought to you by the Barstool Sportsbook, the one and only sportsbook of Barstool Sports. The Barstool Sportsbook is made for you, the loyal fans and listeners.
Of Barstool.
Those are mutually exclusive.
Yeah. Right.
And it is the only place to find exclusive picks, parlays from us. You can bet with Big Cat, Nick, or Dave. Now offering a $1,000 bonus for new players. If your first bet loses, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. So download, create an account today, use code RUNDOWN, RUNDOWN, to unlock your $1,000 bonus. The Barstool Sportsbook lets you bet however you like with daily odds boost, live in-game wagering, move the line and teaser bets, and Parlay Plus for bigger payouts. The iCasino is also available in select states with table games and slots. Terms apply, must be 21. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. I'm here with Kate and Rudy. Speaking of rundown, that's how I'm feeling, if you could tell.
Yeah,
I'm sick about every other
stuff.
week.
Yeah, you sound bad.
allergies.
No, you sound bad,
the
and
mold
I
in
didn't
your
want to host, and you
apartment,
guys forced me to do this.
Yep.
So let's get through this, and I want you guys to do 98% of the
We can
talking.
do that.
Okay, yeah.
We can do that, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, shut up. Dan Snyder reaches agreement to sell the Washington Commanders. The Nightmare's finally over there in Washington. Here's Nate, actually.
Congrats, Nate.
Good timing. Congrats. Dan Snyder telling the team.
He's gonna hand you this.
Nate.
Hi, what's up?
Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
He's
selling the
gone.
team
He's dead.
to Josh Harris.
Yeah, he owns the Devils and the Sixers.
And the Sixers.
You know, it's a great day. Me and PFT have long said it's just going to be nice to be a fan again and not be embarrassed and not, like the stadium rings poop on everybody.
Yeah.
And the team has gone 25 years with more or less without being competitive.
Yeah.
It's just cool that more than 10,000 fans will show up and they won't all be from, Philly or Dallas or whatever.
Right. No.
It's a great day. It's
It'll be-
really just a great day.
It's
Yeah.
exciting. Yeah, he owns the Sixers, a team that is, always contending. What are the odds? So
Don't do something.
no.
Don't put
So,
bad
like,
vibes
the
out
last
there.
new owner was the Phoenix Suns were purchased. He came in, he put his nuts on the table, got Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
What are the odds that Lamar get in there? make a
It
splash?
definitely improves the chances because he will want to make a splash, and this team is set up right now, in my opinion. I think, any NFL team is a quarterback away from a Super Bowl. I think Joe Burrow more or less showed that.
Yeah.
You can take a 2-14 team and take them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We had 12 games of RG3 in 2012 and haven't had a quarterback since. We had Kirk Cousins. That was the best we had.
Yeah.
And no, it's great. Everything's very happy. I'm very optimistic.
Yeah.
The hopes are high, Kate.
I hope they change that. I mean, that stadium sucks.
Sucks.
That area, the whole
And
thing
the
sucks.
stadium
Snyder
is
is
in-
scumbag.
The stadium's in PG County, Maryland. It's not anywhere near DC. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Pain in the ass to
Did
get
they move
to,
it?
yeah.
So Dan Snyder couldn't get a stadium deal done with Maryland, Virginia, or DC. They all said no because they hate him and fuck you, dude. So now they'll probably tear down the old RFK Stadium where the team used to play and build a new state-of-the-art stadium in DC, which means like Final Fours, Super Bowls, Taylor Swift, the big three.
Big three.
Yep.
Big three,
yeah.
right.
Imagine if he's a worse owner.
I didn't want to
The
say
bar
that,
is
but
so
I was
low.
I know, but like-
It's
Yeah,
just
you can't
impossible.
really-
It's just impossible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which is a good thing and a bad thing that we have such low bar that we don't need much. He can still fuck us over, and we'll be like, well, at least it's not Dan Snyder.
Well, this is a dumb question. Does Dan Snyder own any other teams, or will he buy another team, or would that city revolt?
The NFL won't let him.
He married
Really?
into his
So-
wealth, did he not?
Did he what?
Did he marry into his wealth? Is that how he got it?
No,
That's the
so he
dream.
scammed low-income Spanish-speaking old ladies into changing to his telecommunications company because they didn't understand what was happening. So he just had telemarketers call and scam old ladies out of their money.
That's all you need to
That's
get a
all you
football
gotta
team?
do?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I should have
Wow.
been doing that.
He's
yeah, wow.
quite literally one of the worst just human beings. So the thing is, if he didn't sell, they were basically going to force him out anyway.
Well, there was the whole cheerleader thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
little thing when he filmed
Yeah.
cheerleaders
Little
without.
Oh, yeah,
Little
that's
snafu,
right.
That little-
snafu.
That small thing, little sexual
Yeah.
harassment goofing. Nah,
You amongst us, Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
that out
surprised by
was-
the $6 billion The Broncos went for 4.6.
4.6.
And no offense, but the Broncos are like.
No, so here's the
Broncos
thing.
have the history, but
Rudy.
the DC market is insane.
No,
Yeah.
so here's the thing.
And people
is
you can feel it. They want to love this team
the
so
team
bad.
Used to be,
yeah.
It used to be like the Steelers, the Cowboys, Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't even know that anymore because of how badly he's ruined everything having to do with the franchise.
He flubbed the rebrand too. That whole
Yeah.
Nobody really thought we should have just ended at football team. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
Like Washington football team became embraced and
awesome.
was
Yeah.
great. And then they just had to take it another step further. And now we're the Commanders, which like whatever. If we win games, nobody will care.
nobody cares. Yeah.
But the first question he's gonna have to answer is, "Are you gonna change the name back?" And he's gonna be like, "Well, we're gonna look at all options." And
No, he'll just probably.
dude, I can't do another 10 years of like that South Park episode about the name was a decade ago.
Yeah.
I cannot do another decade of talking about the team name. It's
Yeah.
just it's. But no, today's a great day.
Congrats.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Nothing can make this day bad. That's a challenge.
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We will see. Well, thank you, Nate.
Yeah,
Hey, no,
thanks, Nate.
thank you guys, and good luck in the case race.
Thank you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
that'll be.
I guess it's already aired.
No.
Airing
Oh, no,
tomorrow.
no.
Well,
Yeah.
airing tomorrow
Airing
on the
tomorrow.
Yak at 1 p.m. Case race.
All right. Yes, the
Losing
NBA
it up.
playoffs now. The Bulls beat the Raptors, and they will play the Miami Heat tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest story would be DeMar DeRozan's daughter, who was shrieking on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Awesome. What can you like? I'm sure it was annoying for the people at the game,
Yes, and that's the
but
best
you can't
part.
say anything.
Well,
and
it
they
was
all
in-
know her.
It was intended to be wildly annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody see it's a cute little girl, and nobody wants to be the asshole to be the one seen on national TV saying something
Well, DeMar
to the cute little
DeRozan
girl.
played for Toronto almost his whole career.
Yeah.
So they all know this girl.
Right.
And so I don't know if she used to shriek before, and they were like, "Oh fuck, now it's our turn."
Yeah.
But it worked.
And
worked.
also, I'll say that's a textbook shriek. That's
Yeah.
a shriek. You hear it down the shore, and you're like, someone's drowning. Like
Yeah.
it like really gets you on high anxiety.
It was
and
movie quality shriek.
movie quality shriek, and it worked. What was the stats again?
18 missed free throws.
I think they
18
usually go
missed
like
free throws.
77%.
Yeah, they were.
And they were like 50%.
Yeah, they said it's the worst the worst free throw percentage in a playoff game since 1960 or something.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
nuts. The Raptors were up damn near 20. It just worked.
Yeah, 50% from the free throw line.
Happy for
Which is like-
Chicago. Happy for our coworker Pat Bev.
Yeah.
Roan's co-host Roan.
Yep.
Can the Bulls make a run? Big time
Big
run for
time.
the Bulls. Good story though. Bulls are going to be facing the Heat, so we got DeMar DeRozan versus Kyle Lowry. Good friends.
Yeah.
One of the best asses in sports, Kyle Lowry. We all know that.
Yeah, he has got a wagon.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry. I bet you would
Absolutely.
autofill ass.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Humana,
Wow.
humana,
Yeah,
humana.
yeah. Woo!
Oh my! Wait, go down to the one in the. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. That's not photoshopped either.
No,
No.
they let him play in that.
Yeah, that was a charity.
That was jean short night in
Wow.
Toronto.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
They had to
God,
reinforce
he's
the floors when he
filling 'em
plays.
out.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Now, outside of that
That's
game,
exciting.
Pelicans eliminated. Is that correct? Pelicans
Yes.
have been eliminated in their play-in game. They lost to the Thunder. So congrats to Alex Bennett. Sorry to Ben Mintz, who was at the game.
That's a microcosm of how to end the season. But the Pelicans versus the inbounds pass is worse than me versus the box. I mean, like, you can't inbound the ball. Let's get the hell out of here.
Heard.
First time in the 300 section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first time in the 300 section was a bit of a flex.
Big flex.
Yeah.
I saw scuttlebutt that he was bad luck because he was on his phone the whole time and not paying attention to the game.
Really? So
I,
he did-
multiple lookers
busy
on
guy.
said
He posted a video at the end of the game, and I don't want to say fake outrage, but there was, I don't know, he didn't seem too affected. I think when it comes to sports, the Pelicans aren't in his top three.
no.
It's Ole Miss and LSU tied for first. Second would be, what do we have?
I was worried about the
I don't
way
even know
he.
what second.
I was worried about the way he whipped this towel.
Did he whip the towel or the hat?
Well, he throws
Oh,
the
no,
hat down,
that's. Ooh.
whips it big time. Whoever's in the front row ahead of him, that could have been. I mean, that could have been an incident.
Missed attempt trying to put the hat back on.
Worse than me versus the box. Huh.
Hat's back on, right?
It was a crazy ending to the game, though. That Brandon Ingram 3 to bring it within 1 was
Oh, yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram might
Zion-
have some of the best style.
Zion, of course, not able to play. Did you ever? Brandon Ingram's girlfriend when he was in high school or college? Have you guys seen that?
Is it the size different thing?
Yes.
I have seen.
I'd like to
this.
see this.
Yeah. It'll shock you. It'll shock you.
Brandon Ingram, that was his high school girlfriend right there, which is
Yeah.
she might
Yeah, it's
It's a tiny little lady.
girlfriend
Tiny lady.
Tiffany.
Put her in his pocket.
yeah.
Go to the other one where she's
On the stairs, yeah.
yeah.
That's a tough. If you're out in public, you gotta be real careful.
I think that was high school though.
You gotta be
but-
real careful,
Yeah.
because that'll make people double take in an anxious way.
She's a short queen.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
a tall king.
He's a
Yep.
tall king.
Love is love. Zion Williamson said he wasn't healthy enough to play, but he was dunking in warm-ups. I think he's that weird case of he's too big and muscular and athletic, and like it just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense physiologically to where
Yeah.
like whenever he tries to do something athletic,
The human
Something rips.
I was thinking before the same thing. Like the human body is not equipped to handle his body. If that is like a weird paradox, but
Yeah.
like he needs to have like replace his skeleton with like titanium rods.
Yeah.
he's just too big, and
But
when
he
he's
is
healthy,
healthy.
it's so exciting. I mean, he got a max.
No, but
he got
he's
extended.
healthy.
He has a max
He's
deal.
healthy. He said he didn't play because I don't feel like my full self mentally.
But at a certain mentally.
Yeah, so he got hurt. He got hurt. He hurt his hamstring in January, I think, and he apparently is healthy now, but he didn't feel like he was at his best mentally. He didn't feel like full Zion, is what he
Man.
said. And then people were mad because he was dunking before the game.
He was doing windmills,
I think
laughing
those-
on the bench.
I think that those two things are different, though.
Right.
Like him being like him dunking before the game, I could see where you have a gripe about that, but like really like X's and O's logically, if he doesn't feel mentally fit or like,
But like
not
this
mentally
is
there.
one game, man.
Yeah.
You got to win one game.
Yeah.
You're the highest paid player on the team. You have the max contract. You gotta
Yeah.
at least maybe try.
My hunch on it is that I think that he is just maybe he got a little fat. This sounds like a fat excuse. Sounds like this is like somebody's like I'm not mentally there. I think maybe
He fluctuates and he
He don't
carries it in
really-
his face, which is tough.
He's a
He
big
does.
boy.
That
He's
is
a
tough.
big, big
I know
boy.
that.
he's a big
that
boy.
goes.
It sucks. I feel bad for Pelicans fans. I don't care, but like
He
I
said
can
he'll
see
return
why.
to the court when I feel like Zion.
Yeah.
Damn, it's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad. It is kind of sad. It's like this weird. It's almost like his body is a glitch, where like God built him a certain way, and then like there was a lack of communication between departments.
The body needs to.
And
catch
Yeah.
up to, like, the way-
whoever was like coding his jumping, like accidentally didn't read the
Got
patch
it a
notes
little.
that he was going to be this big,
He's just going to
Yeah.
keep getting hurt.
and
yeah.
it's almost like a curse.
It's
you
a
know what I'm saying?
classic case of departments not communicating.
Yeah.
It is exactly, and
Um,
that's how Christianity works. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's how it does. Like with you, for example, your penis.
Yeah, doesn't match my body.
Right.
Doesn't match my body. No, I jerked off with anti-aging cream when I was a kid. It just stuck that way.
Really?
Yeah. What did you say about? I'm trying to segue here. What did you say about having multiple wives?
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
of, Salt Lake City is lobbying to have an MLB expansion team.
Yep.
Is it hot in here? Because I am soaking right
It was
now.
frigid.
I
There it
am.
is.
It was frigid
Salt Lake
earlier.
City. They are a major league city, they say. Top 30 media market. Utah is the fastest growing state in the country with the youngest population. You can't argue that. And I bet you Mormons would be baseball fans. That seems like a Mormon sport.
It really
Yeah.
does.
I
Go-
love-
Boring.
Going off the explanation here of what I've learned a baseball fan is,
Yeah,
that's
that's definitely what it is.
pretty accurate, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in Utah.
I love how they were like, it's a top 30 media market. Top 30, that's not a flex.
No.
Being top 30.
If there's 30 teams, yeah, they could say they're a top 30.
But
young
what do you think like the
population.
31st media market is in the United States?
Oh, yeah. Can we
Reno,
look up the
Nevada?
media markets? You'd be shocked. I bet you.
Media market's ranked. Good luck finding that. But my point
New
being,
York,
So I think there's 4 cities that were floated to be the expansion team cities. Vegas would be their number 1 choice unless somebody relocates there. The A's maybe.
yeah,
I think they were saying Vancouver,
I saw like Portland in there.
Portland, Salt Lake City.
San Antonio.
San Antonio, right
It just
there.
beat out Hartford and New Haven.
Yeah,
Ah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
there's Kansas City down
Kansas
there.
City, I feel
Cincinnati,
like,
I
should
feel
be
like
Milwaukee.
Kansas
higher.
City would be
So
great.
wait, who are we
yeah.
missing up at the top that doesn't have a city? Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nashville. I mean, honestly, the thing that I was reading, people were saying is like, no, like Salt Lake City's boring. I'm like, bro, no offense, it's baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be fine there. And also, I read RDT's blog about it. He's like,
Whoa.
Salt Lake City is so cold. Like, it's like basically like Minnesota.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No. There's
I've
this.
never been. Have you
Isn't
been to
it
Salt
the
Lake City?
elevation?
Yes.
Aren't they high up?
This
Oh,
is
yeah, you're a
this is an
Colorado
East
guy.
Coast
I
thing. This
forget.
is an East
Forget.
Coast thing. Okay,
Yeah.
Colorado. Like I'm in the East Coast. People think that Colorado and Salt Lake City are like frigid Antarctic wastelands.
Yeah.
And I understand why you'd think that because of the mountains.
Yeah.
But like Salt Lake City and Denver, the average temperature there in the winter is like 50 degrees. Yes, there's certain days where it gets cold. It's like a little bit colder here, but the kind of cold you get in the East Coast is way shittier. It's like cold there, but it's clear and it's sunny.
It's a mild. You call it a
It's super
mild.
mild. You know
one.
the only place that gets more days of sunshine than San Diego, or it gets the second most days
I
of
have a
sunshine?
guess.
It's Denver. Denver. So the notion that like it's really cold is not a thing. And
Yeah.
like there's teams in cold markets, but I mean, yeah.
I'm a travel fan. Like if I'm a fan and like I'm going on a boys trip, I don't want to go to Salt Lake City.
No.
Like I don't want any part of that.
No, it's the people that were born, raised there, or that were Mormons and moved there.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever
Do
done a
Mormons like
bachelor-
baseball?
I don't know. I mean, the
feel like-
Jazz probably have pretty good attendance, and the
Yeah,
Jazz.
you're right. The Jazz, you're right.
They've had some good teams.
I think a lot of it comes down to what would the team name be.
Yeah.
If it's a great team name,
Vegas just has the best city for team names.
big time.
I don't like
Yeah.
Golden Knights actually, but I feel like
It's okay.
it's okay.
They did a good. The name isn't that great, but the jerseys and like the aesthetic is super cool.
The helmet isn't good because it's like a Spartan helmet that they use.
Yeah, but like the hockey uniforms, like the white. Usually I don't like white gloves, but the white gloves look good. And the stadium and the atmosphere
Oh yeah,
in there
they,
is
they do a lot of
insane.
things cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Like
think
fun things to do in Utah and Salt Lake City. The Natural History Museum. So it's just a picture of God. And
yeah.
The Tabernacle, number
Tabernacle
2,
Choir.
the Tabernacle Choir.
Yeah.
Temple Square. Great Salt Lake, which I heard was cool.
Also, too, I feel like it would be tough to be say I was like a real Salt Lake baseball fan, just me there. I feel like it's not the kind of stadium you can get fucked up in.
You can't get
like you
fucked up.
could,
that's a good
The
point.
beers
but you'd be
in-
an
Do
outlier.
the beers in Utah have a lower alcohol percentage?
I think some
And
do,
I think
but
you
they-
can't do shots,
It's just
right?
very expensive from what I remember. Like
Yeah.
they make it more expensive, or maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. I have no fucking.
Bars
clue.
may serve all types of alcohol from 10 a.m. until 1 a.m. in the morning. Taverns may sell beer. All right.
It's so hard to just know things about Salt Lake City. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna know? Like, I just don't know things.
Yeah,
about
I don't know
Salt Lake
what you would call the team. So I think like we already have the Padres. Maybe they're called the Wives.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be sick.
City. That would be fire. Yeah, the Soakers. I think the Wives is better. Yeah. Yeah.
Salt Lake Soakers, Salt Lake Wives.
Salt Lake Soakers would be cool.
Yeah. The cultist. Yeah, I think Wives would be really in.
The Polygamists,
Oh.
little polygamy.
Yeah, there's some things.
Polygamy?
Like baseball, polygamy.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't
okay, yeah,
know.
we'll
I'm really
workshop
stretching
that.
here.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah, I'm not a big baseball guy, so.
yeah.
But I don't think it's like a crazy city to put baseball in.
No, I don't think it's as crazy as people seem, but I think there's some better cities that don't have teams yet that would be
Yeah.
placed on the list.
I mean, like
Yeah.
Nashville
Nashville would go crazy.
would go.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Jake Paul and Nate Diaz set to fight in August, just a boxing match. August 5th on DAZN Boxing. Nate Diaz, 37 years old. He's 22-13 in the UFC. He, everybody's seen the Nate Diaz fight, I'd imagine.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Gets fucked up.
Hasn't Jake Paul not been doing well in these?
Yeah, he lost his first.
fight to Tommy Fury.
Yeah, he was undefeated.
Oh, okay,
until
that's
his
fair.
He was
That's
undefeated
fair.
until his last fight to Tommy Fury, where he
Is
lost.
Nate Diaz better than Tommy Fury?
Nate Diaz
or-
is a really good UFC fighter.
You could hit him in the head with a tire iron and he wouldn't
And he
even
won't.
flinch.
Right.
Like he will, like him in McGregor's fights, it was like not even exaggerating, a blood orgy.
Yeah.
It was he loves getting.
But this is UFC, so very different than
Yes.
boxing.
Very different.
Nate Diaz is plus 200 right now with the speculative odds. Jake Paul, I don't think is horrible, and it seems like he hits hard, but
Yeah.
oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
The only issue though is
The
that Nate
referee
Diaz
information.
like loves to get hit in the face. Like
Yeah.
he's one of those weird freaks where like the
Yep.
more you punch him in the face, the more into the fight he gets, and he like enjoys it.
yeah.
He like enjoys it. So even I mean the thing about Jake is that like in the Fury fight it showed that he still, if he goes against a real boxer, isn't quite there yet. But
It
having
was a-
said that, he's still like his right hand, he's powerful.
He has power for sure. I think he telegraphs it a bit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's what I heard too.
I think Nate Diaz, maybe to me, I don't know boxing that well, is a bigger name than Tommy Fury was.
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah.
Fury just has his brother.
I'm excited about it. Like I just love watching Nate Diaz fight.
Even if it's boxing.
Not quite as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, but I'm still excited to see it. Like, regardless of how you feel about Jake Paul, he knows how to market him, and it's like a fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to be on the internet when Jake Paul fights.
Yes.
That's pretty much how I feel about it.
He has mastered the internet.
Yes.
Isn't it dumb? Like a lot of these fighters, like you have to work your way up through the ranks, through the fights to get here. Is he just automatically skip all that because he brings in enough of an audience? Like, or did he really work his way up
He
to
did.
this?
I mean,
He's still an
it-
amateur fighter.
Yeah.
He's
But
not
he-
fighting any actual boxing.
Like he's the only amateur fighter who could get a fight like this,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Like, and it's because
Yeah.
But he built his way up through, YouTube fighting. Like
Yeah, he was
where
fighting
he's
other
gotten, where
YouTubers.
he's gotten in like, he's like the biggest name sort of in like he's sort of the straw that stirs a drink in boxing right now for like casuals. So
Yeah.
like he's worked his way to a pretty impressive spot
Yeah.
in terms of like money and promotion and like getting people talking about boxing, which like prior to him, no one really talked about boxing. It is funny that like boxing was dying, like mainstream wise, until like nerds started boxing.
Until the YouTubers were
Until
challenging each other to
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until YouTubers like we should box.
Yeah,
and now
there's
that's like
huge
the thing.
draws.
Yeah.
Starbucks in Italy launches a new drink that makes people have to take a shit immediately as
Where
soon
do
as
I
it
get it?
touches your lips. They launched a new drink called the Olito. Olito combines coffee with
Olito.
olive oil for a sweet, lush, and velvety smooth flavor.
Mm-hmm.
After the drinks launched, people who ordered them reported that they had to take emergency trips to the bathroom. And there's no worse place to shit than a Starbucks bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
true story.
Because
Oh.
Starbucks, they can't turn down people that haven't bought anything. So Starbucks, like, you know how every other store, it's like you have to be a paying customer.
Yeah.
Starbucks doesn't have that philosophy.
Yep.
So they're getting almost exclusively emergency shits.
Emergency
They get
shit.
rogue poop.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a safe haven. Like if I have to pee or poop and I'm out in the city,
You're
also in
like-
New York City, if you're not like in a restaurant, peeing or pooping is like
That's why I want to
It's
start. I want to
impossible.
start a subscription service. You have a card, and there's bathrooms around the city that are private bathrooms. You could go in. There's always an attendant.
yeah.
Like the Magnesis card,
Like
but
a
for
Magnesis
high-end
card for
bathroom,
high-end
for
bathrooms.
for young socialite.
Yes.
For two, you have to
Around
be
on
young.
the town,
You have to
maybe
be good.
We'll start with 10. We just get
Yeah.
a corner, and it's just a really nice, well-kept bathroom.
great idea.
Private.
You know what I don't like about the Starbucks bathrooms? It's not even the fact that like maybe they're dirty or like you're doing the deed in like a public place and there's someone waiting outside and you had to ask for a passcode, all that. It's the fact that like I hate how it's just a toilet in the corner and then there's like 6 feet or 10 feet and then the wall.
I don't like
Yeah.
being away from the wall.
I hate being away from the wall.
You're very exposed. You're very.
you feel like you know how when like there's no one in there, but you know when dogs poop in public?
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing. It's hilarious. 'Cause
Yeah.
They look so
Yeah.
anxious and nervous. Rightfully so. They're pooping in front of everybody. That's how I feel in a Starbucks bathroom.
It's when man is at his most vulnerable.
Yep.
It's true.
I
Yeah.
also always act very normal when I'm taking a dump in public restrooms because I'm always like, what if there's a camera in here? What if there's a creep
You
with a
always have to
camera?
think about
I don't
that.
want to be the weirdo who's doing
You gotta
something
try to be
strange.
sexy.
You
Yeah,
were such a
yeah.
kind soul. Like
Yeah.
where you're like you constantly are apologizing for like things that are you don't have to apologize for.
Yeah.
You'd apologize if you ruined the
Yeah.
Somebody's
spot
scat
cam.
video,
Yeah,
someone's
you would apologize
random
to the
scat
crew
video.
for ruining
Yeah.
the shot. Yeah, if you're watching
Yeah.
TikTok and it was
But
too loud.
Where's Vibs? I think we should have this on lowering the bar.
Yeah.
The Olito.
Also, it's
Oh
impressive.
yeah,
It's impressive that you have a coffee drink that is makes you poop even faster
Yeah.
than coffee
'Cause I bet
already does.
Some
they need
people
to
will
add,
seek
like-
this out.
Oh, I would love to try this.
And give
I
it a whirl.
love that.
Little
love,
olive oil, grease
if
in the
you're in a
pipes.
safe place and you get that coffee in and you feel that explosive poop coming, I love that.
If they add
Back in my
nicotine to
smoking
that, I will
days-
shit out my small intestine.
Yeah. Cigarette and a coffee.
oh baby.
Man, oh
Yeah.
man. Yep.
You might have to like strap in a seatbelt to that toilet.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing better.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And also the name of it, Alito.
Alito.
There's
I don't know
there
if
was
I'm
a
saying
ch-
that
it's
right.
funny-
Oleato.
Oleato?
Oleato.
Dave's in Italy right now. Maybe he can give it a try.
Give it a go.
Ciao. Scusi.
Yeah.
There was a chip that came out. It was in the blog called like Olesto. It's like almost very similar.
Oh,
name.
yeah.
And it was like the sugar-free Haribo gummies.
Yeah,
It
so-
made you like.
Oh yeah, the gummies were
Do you
making
remember
people
Wow
shit
potato
themselves.
chips? The healthy potato chips?
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
they were.
My mom would always eat wild chips when I was younger, and I got into them one day as a scamp and just really just they
Thunderous?
destroy you.
Yeah.
Your shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It sounds kind of fun. It sounds disgusting though. Olive oil and
I mean, it's got to be a real smooth drink.
Take for instance, Chaps wrote this, and he's talking about me. Take for instance my friend and co-host Kate, going to poop up to their. Okay, great.
All right.
Can you? I don't know if you want to, but
I've been
can you I didn't
constipated, for anyone
understand
who
what
wants
that
to know.
meant.
Poop up to her throat?
Yeah.
she's probably very
I've been having
constipated.
trouble pooping lately. I don't know why I'm saying this out loud. I have.
No, it's okay.
So he's not wrong.
No,
And
it's-
so I would like to get one of these.
All right.
Yeah.
The after show. We have the case race coming
Yeah.
up shortly.
Yep.
If anybody online has any pointers for how I could drink a ton of beers without feeling drunk
Right.
or without my stomach getting too full, I would love it.
Last case race, they told me afterwards that I only had 4.5 beers, and I swear I had a ton more than that. I
It's
swear
wild.
I had a
So,
ton more than that.
I'm to the point of my life where I have 2 beers and I want to. I'm very good. I don't know if there's a name for that.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I will have 2 and I'll just be coasting. I'll feel good, and then I want
Yeah.
to maintain that feeling of 2 to 3 beers throughout the night.
Yeah.
The case race, you don't get to enjoy the drunk.
No.
No, it's difficult because when you're on camera and drunk, you don't really like feel the effects of being drunk because you're kind of always thinking like I'm on camera, like I should do this or do that.
Yeah.
Like when you're just drunk by yourself, you really ruminate
Yeah.
in that feeling, and then start doing things that you would regret. It's like almost like an oxymoron to be on camera and drunk.
Yeah.
It
It's,
sucks.
Yeah.
John
I'm
Rich,
jealous,
Rudy,
though.
unbiased. The teams are Za TJ,
Mm-hmm.
Nick Stephen Che, Roan and KB,
yes.
Sass and Hank, and Big Cat and Kate.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
It's between Sass and Hank and Big Cat and Kate, right? I kind of think Sass and Hank are gonna.
So Hank.
I don't know
about
it's his
Hank. I don't
first
know about
one.
Hank.
He could hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Sass, he could be too self-conscious about the previous 3.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that I don't know if you guys have ever seen Hank swallow.
No, I have not.
No.
He's got a very unique swallow.
Really?
What do you mean?
He
Big Adam's apple?
kind of like is like a pelican. Like when he swallows, he's like
He's like a big
He's all
swigger?
he really muscles
A big
through
swig
it.
guy?
It doesn't. It's not smooth. And I'm not trying to make
Searching
fun of
him
him. He is a
swallowing.
very
We don't have
odd. He's a
anything.
very odd. You'll see it a lot.
Okay, yeah, we'll see it a lot
He's
tonight.
a very odd swallow.
I'm gonna know-
It's
I'm
like
gonna
he
pay
has
close
strep
attention.
throat when he swallows. Also, his yawns are very odd too.
Okay.
So I think that might hurt him because especially Big Cat knows about it. We've talked about it before. It's a noteworthy swallow. So
Okay.
one, it costs him time. It looks weird. People are going to say stuff. He's going to get rattled, which may give him a boost. At the
Okay.
end of the day, Big Cat is just in a different weight class. When it
That's
comes to
because
this.
if I can't carry the weight, it's like on Big Cat, but I do believe he's got the chutzpah to get through it.
Yeah, I
he
think-
ran a 7:30 mile the other day. What can't the guy do?
Can he do?
I think
So-
I think Big Cat's the favorite for sure.
One more thing for the after show. Stephen Che on Clown World yesterday. We discussed that
Oh, yeah.
on any previous run. Clown World got Stephen Che.
Yep.
Stephen Che got Clown World, the Twitter account with 2 million followers.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Che set up that little
Tent?
hut, the tent, and
Yeah.
he said it was because of COVID. It went wild online. The quote tweets are fucking hilarious. Let's scroll down a little bit. You'll see the man in the tent. Unless they deleted it because they know they got
That they got.
Nope,
Oh, there he is.
Just the face palm.
11,000.
We can go to quote tweets. So Che tweeted, "Forced to lug this from New Jersey because my coworkers refused to be boosted." And what is the dirtiest office in America?
Yeah.
Remove
Oh my God.
remove any guns he has immediately and do not allow him to buy them.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Let's see.
Classic
Classic
New Jersey
L.
L. Oh,
Making
good people.
fun of New Jersey.
Figured it
Poor
out. Poor
mankind.
mankind.
Oh my God.
But yeah, people hated him for that.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of welcome to communism. So sad. Brainwashed to the max. Oh yeah.
He looks cozy in there though.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it kind of looks fun. Just to be in
Oh,
there,
boy.
chill. Or you could even this could be actually a brilliant idea for your pooping. You could probably collapse that little
Oh, yeah.
hut into a really small little
Well, do you know what the
dense
hut?
thing, and then you pop it open. Obviously, you don't want
Yeah.
the Stephen Shea see-through one, and you can just take a shit in
Yeah.
a little hut.
You could shit right in a hut.
Yeah.
But those are
Yeah.
for soccer moms, right?
Those are for soccer moms. And do you know why he has that hut? Because he has to do a stinky cloud tonight. And so after the case race, we all are bringing the stinkiest things we could think of. And he's got to sit in there for 10 minutes with the stink emanating. So like you were going to burn some hair.
I'm gonna burn
I was
hair.
going to bring my cat's turds
That
in.
sounds terrible.
Big Cat was talking about bringing in diapers.
Yeah, he has to do
stinky
10
tofu.
minutes.
10 minutes in, we're going to make a stinky cloud. And then
Oh
that's
my
why he
God,
has
that's
that.
terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It is.
That's like a diet version of the Jackass skit where Steve-O put on
The poop tube.
the poop tube with the bubble on his head.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's like
Yep.
this is the diet
Yep.
version of that.
I mean, we could put shit in there if we wanted to.
We could, and we're thinking about it.
Who do we need to.
You can't get Kate's.
No.
No, well, maybe though. Case race.
It would just be like the exact size of your body.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, guys? Oh, Out of Order came out yesterday. Really
Yeah.
good sketch show. What else came out yesterday?
New Zero Blog 30.
Zero Blog 30 out.
Yep. Out once a week now on Wednesdays. Check it out.
I think that's it.
Oh, Nick's commercial for Pink Whitney.
Oh, yeah.
That he's the star of, lest we
I'm not
forget.
the star. I'm not the star.
So, and the Battle of the
Oh,
Badge
yes.
this
Battle of the
weekend.
Badge Saturday, New York Fire Department versus the police department. Who do you guys got?
I got to go FDMI all the way.
Yeah,
Got to go FDMI.
They're definitely the fire department. When I played men's league here in New York, we played against one of the fire department teams, and they're good. We would show up to the men's league with like hopefully 8 guys, and just like kind of run it. And they came with a full bench. They had a coach.
No way.
Like a trainer.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Did you win?
Yeah, we won.
Okay.
But yeah, they take it seriously, and they're just objectively better hockey players.
And this game though, like historically, there's like fights in the parking lot. There's fights in the
Really?
it's like a New York City like
So-
it's a historically well-known
So is Saturday
game
going
for,
to be like the
rivalry.
Purge? Is every cop and fireman going to be on Long
Hammered,
Island?
drunk,
Is
yeah.
this going to be a free-for-all in the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it
so.
is.
He's
Yeah.
going to get himself a TV.
No, but it is awesome. We had in Vail they have a similar thing that is awesome where it's ski patrol versus ski school.
Oh, I didn't know that was a rivalry.
Yeah, and they do it at Vail has a really cool hockey rink, and the whole town goes to it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big like even the players get into huge fight. It's like a genuinely big rivalry that is
Yeah.
it's a thing.
This
Yeah, I'm
is great.
excited.
Yeah,
Who
multiple.
usually wins? Who won last year?
I think the fire department usually wins. I don't know
I'm calling the upset this year. Give me the boys in blue.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good luck in the case race, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for both for the
jealous.
rundown. John Rich, thank you. Let's see.
40 total games. 27 wins, 18 losses for the FDMI with
All
three
right,
guys.
so it's close.
It's
yeah,
pretty close.
Pretty close.
All right. Let's hope it goes well. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Later.